Now, we're going to move into our favorite topic on this and the third, and that is none other than
relationships.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up each and every Thursday on with this, that, and the third. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Pull in, pop out, and make sure you are getting your comment on. Now, today is special because with the 15 minutes we have left, we are going to allow people to call in. We're taking 3 callers today in honor of this and the third, and we'll take 1 caller per question. So whoever hits the hotline first, you get to be heard by everybody that's on the line.
Are we not doing the Ask Me Anything?
We will at the tail end, and that's going to be literally 7 seconds. That's going to be the last minute of the show. So anyone that has noticed, I'm a talkative, long-winded, take a breath, please, ass nigga. And in the spirit of shut the fuck up them, the last 60 seconds of this show and possibly every show will be dedicated to a new segment called Ask Reese Anything. And in the comments, you all will be able to fire off questions. I'll be asking the question out loud. Reese will respond. And whatever we get to in 60 seconds, we get to. Because if you haven't noticed, Reese, I use the word secretive. What word would you describe it? How would you describe yourself?
If you ask me, I'll tell you. I'm just not going to blab out my entire life story.
Hey, somebody said Sagittarius. Fuck you, mean.
That's Susan. She is Sag.
Sages come in many shapes, forms, and fashions. She is the epitome of a Sag, and we're going to get all into her motherfucking, we're going to get into her business, let's just say. So y'all have y'all questions ready.
Look at TJ, like.
All right, which is sponsored by none other than Maker's Mark. Shout out to everybody out there, Mark, in the respective lanes and industries. All right, so let's go. Let's run it down. And whoever hit the line, if you got a question, I'm going to plug you in.
Hashtag Dear DC. Do you think men and women can become travel buddies and even share the same room on a trip and it not become romantic?
Read it again.
Do you think a man and a woman can become travel buddies and even share the same room on a trip and not become romantic?
Let's see who hits the line. What say you, Reese?
I think it's very possible.
Very possible.
I think it's possible if neither one of you are in a relationship. Somebody calling you. If neither one are in a relationship, I think it's doable.
Ty hung up, boy. Parquet, you on the hotline. Don't hang up. Parquet, you on the line, bro.
I'm live.
You live. Hey, give me thumbs up if y'all can hear him. Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments, can y'all hear him?
Comment is this. They can definitely be travel buddies, and it doesn't have to lead to anything romantic. But, you know what I'm saying, I should definitely be smashing. If we're on a trip and we're in the same room, in the same bed, I think that goes without saying that, sexual favors should be given and received.
No, it should not. Not if you didn't pay for my trip. If we went 50-50, ain't no giving and receiving.
Said, can't go 50-50 with no hope.
50-50. Yeah, I'm giving and you're receiving. That's your 50%. That's my 50%, and you're giving and I'm receiving. That's you know what I mean? It's a giving.
No. See, that's the point of a travel buddy. I paid to go. I don't need to be bothered like that. Like if it want to be romantic, you got to pay for the trip.
So I think hold on, Pete. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you say no romance, but extracurricular?
No, I said even. I said you could.
He's saying
is we're both enjoying the sights, the sounds, the feel of whatever country we're in, and to cap the night off, I should be in the guts.
Come on, say. Gut.
Jesus Christ. I believe that there are men out there that will be perfectly okay with having a trip, and then we go back to the room and we just fall the fuck asleep. Like we don't even like each other like that.
No, that was homies from Geronimo.
Talk to him. Okay, you with that, Reese? Y'all in the comments, y'all tell us, vote now, Reese or Pete.
Bye.
Reese or Parquet. Let us know in the comments right now. Thanks, Pete, for joining.
Yeah.
All right, bro. All right, so
I believe it's possible.
Let me get y'all votes in the comments, and then we're going to move to the next question. Go ahead, Reese, hit him with another one.
I'm
Caller
gonna
on the
say
line, ready.
I'm gonna just say this. I know how a woman is after she didn't ate good, drank good. I mean, it's easy to fall asleep, but we have no issues with that. I'm moving on to the next question. Okay. Hashtag Dear DC. What would you think if a woman said, I have no female friends? Is this a red flag? And would you date her?
All right, repeat the question one more time, and somebody make that hotline blink. I hit that light for me.
What would you think if a woman said, I had no female friends? Is this a red flag? And would you date her?
Who got that number?
Okay, everybody's saying Reese, y'all. I know. I ain't crazy.
They scared of you, though, bro. It's the cheap
They're not scared of me.
You are very intimidating. All right, we got. Oh, niggas! Why is niggas calling and hanging up?
You know what? I think sometimes it's going straight to voicemail, and I don't even know why. That's been going on.
Hey, G, it rang. Hey, shout out Calvin with it. Man, Courtney, if you hang with Courtney, she will upgrade you. She did that shit to my nigga Robert, and she also took me along for the ride as her carry-on.
Answer the phone.
All right, here we go. We got my nigga H2 on the line. What it do, baby?
What's good, my boy?
What's happening, my guy? All right, Reese.
Hey, man. It was going straight to voicemail, bro. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, bro, I did not just hang up.
I have no minutes.
What's good?
Let's go, Reese. Run it down one more time, and then
what do you think if a woman said, I have no female friends? Is this a red flag? And would you date her?
I would question why she doesn't have female friends, because then that would mean that she will require a lot more of my time. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go hang out with the guys or something like that, if you don't have friends, then if I'm going out or I want to go hang out with Killer, it might be a problem, because it's like, why you always going out and hanging with your guys? And I'd be sitting there like, damn, if you had some girls, I wouldn't have no problem if y'all had ladies' night, but you don't. So that's
right.
Problem for me.
So it would only be a problem for you because she has no one else to be bothered with.
No, not necessarily that, but I'm just saying, like, people have friends or acquaintances, so I'll be trying to figure out why you don't have those. Hey, look, if it works for us and it doesn't become an issue, then it's not an issue. But, like, you know, in the example that I stated, like, if you're, like, don't have those friends, but, like, you're always, like, mad. If I want to have a guy's night once a month or, you know, twice a month or something like that, then, you know, I'm going to be like, damn, like, what? You don't have friends. What's up?
Okay, so listen. So she has friends. She has male friends. She just don't have no female friends. So you would be okay with her hanging out with her guys while you hang with your guys.
Or your girls.
Okay. Now, see, our trust level would have to be, like, at the pinnacle of trust, because, like, I mean, I'm a guy. I know women who have a lot of male friends, majority male friends, and you know what I'm saying? They got a little. I ain't saying all women. I'm just saying, like, you know, they got a lot of male friends. You know, they call them people they brother and stuff like that. You know what
bro.
Brother means?
Hey, she fucking bro.
Right. You know, everybody her brother. This my brother. Hey, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? So my trust level for that to even happen would have to be at, like, a supreme pinnacle, because I can't even say that I was just like no woman who has 100 male friends and no female friends.
All right, and on that note, we want to hear from y'all in the comments. Vote H for Harlan, vote R for Reese, or you can spell their names out if you know how to spell. H2 for Harlan, or RICI for Reese. Let's go. Thanks for joining us, H.
Indeed. This, that, and the third. Y'all got it.
All day. Hey,
DJ Stupid in the tub with her play brother. Shut up.
In the tub with her play brother. And have y'all ever fucked a tomboy? Has anybody in the comments ever fucked a tomboy? Because it sounds like y'all are describing a chick that's either going, and once a good girl's gone bad, she's going, or you're fucking with a tomboy that just has these male friends and on the verge of dykdom, but she's still fucking with this. That can serve multiple purposes. So I just want to know, you know, could it be possible that Shorty is a tomboy and that's why she's hanging with the guys? You know, like you fucked a girl at the gym. You know, like she can hoop, but she can also catch this Dino. All right, what else we got going on in relationships? It looked like H is winning this one, though. Even women are voting for H. Hey, I see you, Cakes. Sorsby, Okay, this is my question for Sorsby and anybody else that has this question. He said, "What's the number?" Mine, nigga. If you're on the live and you don't have my number, I'm not gonna say get off the live. I'm just saying get my number from somebody. Okay.
Okay. Last question, y'all. What are the expectations for exes who co-parent during holidays, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and so on? So your exes, right? But you have children together. So are you obligated to call and say Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy birthday? Yeah, all of that. What do you guys think about that?
All right, Hotline Bling, let's go. Who got it?
I personally feel like if you have a relationship and you guys are cool, then it doesn't hurt to call and say Happy Father's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Happy birthday. Like, don't be a bitter Betty. I just think it's easy to do. But I mean, I can understand if you have issues. If you have issues and y'all just don't talk, period, I get it. But I think you should be able to do that.
Hey, man, if Original is still on here, call him my nigga Original Baby J. Oh, I don't know if this nigga has my number. He should. I would love to hear from him. But nevertheless, let me say my piece. And then
somebody say I do. Oh, go ahead.
The kids, which I think matters. As we wait for the phone to ring, and I'll let you in if and when somebody does call, I think this is important. To Dawn's point, if my children, which I have two lovely ones of, are at the age where me and their mother are not together, thank God, and they are so young that they can't really, without some type of oversight or fidelity, put together a homemade card or go to Walgreens and get her some lemon heads or something to show that sign of affection. I'm only talking about Mother's Day. Every other holiday, not right now, I'm busy raising my other family. But on Mother's Day specifically, for a woman that I have children with, I feel that if the children are not of age enough, and we discussed this with my DMV travel crew, and shout out to the A logo, that if they're not of age to be self-sustaining enough to do it on their own, then it's my obligation as the one that puts seed in womb to make sure that she feels something. I'm not going to say appreciated, special, blah, blah, but something coming from those children during her special day, Mother's Day. Now, once the children get of age that they can fend for themselves and cut out some cardboard or some construction paper with safety scissors and glue sticks and shit like that, you're on your fucking own. Callie, it's on you, baby. Hold on. But I just feel like once they are able to do the gift giving on their own, that's my time to take a step back and let them do their thing, but be ready when called upon, if and when that happens, to make that store run, to grab the balloons, to get the flowers, and to give them something to present on that special day. I shout out the King kids because, to my understanding, when I reached out to them this particular Mother's Day, said, man, your mama's straight. And they already know the dynamic between their mother and I is very interesting. And I pray that it gets better and better and better. Not saying it's not good, but I pray that it optimizes. But until it does, it's my responsibility as a fucking man to make sure that my kids are empowered to show love to their mother the way that, one, they want to, and at the end of the fucking day, the way that she deserves for it to be shown. Now, I don't owe her that, but that's just how I move. Now, as it pertains to Father's Day, don't hit my line. I'm busy with my girl. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate my kids calling me and da-da-da, but it doesn't mean as much to get something on Father's Day as it does mean to make sure, in my experience, that she has something from her kids on Mother's Day.
I also think that
Harlan called. Let me just say this. Harlan called, but he already talked, so I didn't answer. My bad, bro. But I wanted to hear from somebody new, so that's why I didn't answer.
I think that if you're sitting and waiting for a call, expecting a call, then that's your disappointment. I wouldn't be waiting at all.
Yeah.
But to each his own, like they said, it just depends on your relationship with that person.
And look, TJ said this is tough, and it is. And that's why you better be intentional about
who you had kids with.
Who you have kids with, bro. Who you have kids with. I see you, TJ. You see your name on my phone, TJ Hughes, because you be switching your phone from government phone to government phone. So this is the current line that I have for you is TJ, use this number. But I'm not going to answer that one either because we have 1 minute left in the show, and I want to get to all things Reese. So we thank y'all for participating, for tuning in and turning up for another dope episode of This and the Third, brought to you by Maker's Mark. Shout out to everybody out there making their mark in their respective lanes and industries. With the limited time that we have left, I want to hear from you all in the comments. Shout out to Michael Brown joining in from Sacktown. What up, baby? We're going to do some collaborative shit coming up very soon. You all have 60 seconds to start firing off questions that you would like to hear Reese's perspective and or answer to. And I will read off select questions, and we will get all in Reese's Kool-Aid.
Y'all better hurry up.
And go. I got my timer set here. And 90 seconds now, so the minute has not begun. All right, now timer. Now 1 minute and let's begin. All right, does anybody have a question for Reese? This is in the spirit of me shutting the fuck up and y'all getting to learn a little bit more about my co-host with the worst date you've been on. Says Scorpio Eyes 10. Let's go. Quick response.
Okay, girl. It was with Carl Lee. I know you remember who that was. Girl, we went to the miniature golf course. When we got there, he was like, "You got me?" No, I ain't got your grown ass.
Yeah. Fuck that nigga Carl. All right, the El Wu Show says, if you ask people to post a flyer and they don't, are they friend or foe?
If they don't get back with you, then I wouldn't ask them anything else ever.
Enough said there. I am Don Deshawn with the 30 seconds we have left. We'll get to more questions. Skincare. Skin is glowing. Smitten emoji. Can you give us any tips on skincare?
I actually just been trying this new Mary Kay wash, time-wise, I think. But normally, girl, I use soap, water. I love the steam room, and I miss it. So.
Okay. Body Mechanics _fitness. That's H. He said the same thing. Your skin popping, natural glow. Shout out. Michael Brown, 2014, says, should the cameraman be arrested?
The cameraman.
I think she's talking personal porno shit. I don't know. She's a savage as well. She's I think a Leo, and she whooped Debo ass. She's cold. I don't know.
What Logan say?
Say what comes to mind when you hear, should the cameraman be arrested? Whatever that means to you, Reese. Quick.
No.
The cameraman should not be arrested?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Ahmad, yes.
Oh, it's a person that did not intervene with the Ahmad piece. That makes sense. All right, last question from Logo. Bag and ugly. Okay, this is the nigga you would fuck with. Bag and ugly, or wildly attractive and broke? I know the answer to this. Wow.
I'm sorry. Your looks can't pay for shit, so I cannot do attractive and broke.
Get the bag and get broke. But ideally, both.
But you know what? I'm not really attracted to like super fine. Like, I don't need you to be in the mirror longer than me, and I ain't in the mirror that damn long. So
Pretty Ricky, what they called him. Again, shout out to Juana Man.
You silly.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps us up for this week's episode of This, That, and the Third.
Literally.
Now, we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up as always.